They say that once your third eye opens, you will never see the world the same way again. But what does that truly mean? Is it a portal to hidden knowledge, a gateway to the unseen, or simply a metaphor for deeper awareness? Throughout history, mystics, sages, and spiritual seekers have spoken of the Ajna Chakra, the center of intuition and inner vision. Some claim it grants clairvoyance, the ability to perceive energy, even access to higher dimensions. Others warn that it can be overwhelming, leading to distorted perceptions, psychic disturbances, and an unsettling realization that reality is far more complex than we ever imagined. Could it be that the third eye is not just a symbol, but a real function of human consciousness, deliberately veiled from the masses? And if so, what truly happens when you activate it? In this video, we will unveil the hidden truths behind third eye activation. We will explore its historical and esoteric significance, its scientific and mystical implications, and most importantly, the real effects, both enlightening and dangerous, of opening this spiritual gateway. If you've ever been drawn to the mysteries of higher perception, stay until the end, because what you're about to discover may change the way you see reality forever. The concept of the third eye is ancient, spanning multiple cultures, philosophies, and esoteric traditions. Known as the Ajna Chakra in Hinduism, the Eye of Horus in Egyptian mysticism, and the Eye of Providence in Western esotericism, this mysterious inner faculty has always been associated with higher vision, inner knowing, and spiritual awakening. In the Vedas, the third eye is described as the seat of higher perception, a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. The Upanishads speak of an inner vision that, when awakened, allows one to perceive the true nature of reality, beyond illusion, Maya. The Tibetan Book of the Dead describes this as the ability to see beyond the material world into the Bardo state, where one encounters beings of light, ancestral spirits, and the ultimate truths of existence. In ancient Egypt, the symbol of the Eye of Horus represented wisdom, healing, and divine sight. The pyramids themselves were aligned with celestial bodies, hinting that their builders had access to knowledge beyond ordinary human perception. Priests and initiates underwent mystical training to activate their inner vision, often using sacred plants, fasting, and meditation to heighten their awareness. Even in Western esotericism, the third eye finds its place. The Freemasons, the Rosicrucians, and the alchemists of the Middle Ages all spoke of a hidden faculty within man, an inner light that must be ignited. The pineal gland, often depicted as an eye in spiritual art, was believed to be the physical seat of the soul's perception, an idea echoed by the philosopher René Descartes, who called it the seat of the soul. But the question remains, is the third eye just a mystical metaphor, or does it have a real, tangible function? Modern science suggests that the pineal gland, a tiny organ deep within the brain, plays a crucial role in producing DMT, a compound responsible for intense visions, dreams, and altered states of consciousness. Could this be the biological key to unlocking the hidden dimensions of reality? To answer this, we must first understand what truly happens when the third eye opens, both physically and spiritually. The experience of opening the third eye is often described as a profound shift in perception, one that alters the way you see yourself, the world, and the very nature of reality. But what exactly happens when this spiritual gateway is activated? 1. A shift in perception. Seeing beyond the physical at first, you may begin to notice subtle changes in your awareness. Colors may seem more vibrant. Your intuition becomes sharper, and you start picking up on energetic undercurrents in conversations and places. Some report seeing auras, flashes of light, or even faint glimpses of beings and energies that were previously invisible. The world may no longer appear as solid as it once did. Instead, you start recognizing patterns, synchronicities, and hidden messages embedded in everyday life. Ancient traditions suggest that this is the first stage of piercing the veil, the moment when you realize reality is far more fluid and interconnected than it appears. Heightened intuition. The mind's inner voice awakens. Another major effect of an awakened third eye is the enhancement of intuition. You might start receiving answers before you even ask the questions, a deep knowing that seems to arise from within. This is because the Ajna chakra is directly linked to higher intelligence, allowing access to knowledge beyond the limits of the rational mind. For centuries, mystics, seers, and sages have described this as the activation of the inner teacher or divine guidance. In practical terms, this can manifest as an ability to sense truth from deception, anticipate events before they happen, or even experience direct downloads of insight and wisdom without external input. Vivid dreams, astral projections, and mystical visions. Many who undergo third eye activation report an increase in lucid dreaming and out-of-body experiences. This is because the third eye acts as a gateway between waking and non-physical dimensions. Ancient yogis and shamans have long used meditation, breath work, and sacred chants to induce states where they can travel beyond the body and access higher realms. Those with an active third eye may begin to experience vivid, prophetic dreams with hidden messages, spontaneous astral projections, feeling detached from the body, encounters with spiritual beings, or guides a sense of merging with the cosmos, feeling one with all things. But this is only the beginning. The deeper one goes, the more radical and intense the transformation becomes. Some ancient texts warn that opening the third eye too quickly, without preparation, can lead to distorted perception, hallucinations, or even overwhelming psychic experiences. This is why many spiritual traditions insist on gradual activation, proper guidance, and mental discipline before seeking to open this powerful inner faculty. As the third eye continues to awaken, its effects intensify. Perception expands beyond the physical realm, revealing dimensions of existence that remain hidden to the ordinary mind. But with this expanded awareness comes a profound challenge. Can you handle what you will see? 4. The dissolution of illusions. Reality is not what you thought once the third eye is fully activated. Many people experience a dramatic shift in their understanding of reality. The things you once accepted as absolute truths, societal norms, material desires, and even the concept of self begin to break down. The world may start to feel like a dream, a vast and intricate illusion, much like what the ancient sages described as Maya, the grand deception that binds humanity in ignorance. Many who experience this stage report feelings of a deep detachment from materialism and superficial pursuits, an overwhelming sense of interconnectedness with all beings, a realization that time is an illusion, and everything is happening simultaneously, a feeling of being an observer, as if watching a grand play unfold. This is why the third eye is often depicted as the eye of truth. It strips away illusions, forcing you to see reality for what it truly is. However, this revelation can be unsettling. Some struggle with the feeling of being disconnected from their old identity, while others find it liberating, a gateway to enlightenment and inner peace. One of the most common dangers of premature third eye activation is psychic overload. When a person becomes bombarded by visions, energies, and premonitions that they are not mentally or emotionally prepared for. Without proper grounding, you may experience uncontrollable bursts of information, images, or voices, a heightened sensitivity to others' emotions, sometimes to the point of exhaustion, difficulty distinguishing between intuition and imagination, a feeling of being out of sync with the ordinary world. This is why ancient mystery schools and esoteric traditions required rigorous training before allowing initiates to access the higher realms of perception. The mind must be stable, disciplined, and ready to handle the flood of information that comes with heightened awareness. Contact with higher beings and interdimensional perception as the third eye fully opens. Many report encounters with spiritual entities, guides, or interdimensional beings. These experiences can range from visions of divine light, angelic beings, or ascended masters, direct communication with spirit guides through dreams or meditation, a heightened ability to sense non-physical presences in everyday life but not all encounters are pleasant. Some ancient traditions warn that opening the third eye also makes one visible to lower astral entities, trickster spirits, and forces that may try to deceive or manipulate the unprepared seeker. This is why protection, purification, and discernment are critical. Certain spiritual techniques, such as mantras, energetic shielding, and meditation practices, help keep the seeker aligned with higher vibrations and prevent interference from lower energies. The responsibility to discern truth from illusion, wisdom from deception, and knowledge from mere curiosity. Many who have walked this path before us, the mystics, sages, and initiates of ancient traditions, warn that true sight is not always comfortable. It challenges the ego, dissolves attachments, and forces us to confront aspects of existence we may not be ready to see. But for those who are prepared, the rewards are immeasurable. The third eye grants access to higher realms of consciousness, deep intuition, and a profound understanding of life's hidden forces. It allows one to move beyond fear, beyond ignorance, and into a state of true enlightenment. A final reflection: ask yourself, are you ready to perceive beyond the veil of ordinary reality? Can you handle the truths that may arise when illusions are stripped away? Are you willing to balance wisdom with humility, knowledge with responsibility? If the answer is yes, then the path is before you. Proceed with awareness, patience, and an open heart. In the end, the third eye does not merely give sight. It transforms the one who dares to open it. At its highest level, a fully opened third eye allows one to see the hidden workings of the universe, past, present, and future, leading to enlightenment, divine wisdom, and liberation from fear. But how can one safely awaken this power while avoiding the dangers? That is what we will explore next. The awakening of the third eye is not something to be rushed. Throughout history, spiritual traditions have emphasized the need for discipline, patience, and preparation. If this energy center is forced open prematurely, it can lead to confusion, paranoia, or an overwhelming flood of sensory input. The key is balance, knowing how to activate this power in a stable, controlled way. Here are the most effective and time-tested methods to safely awaken your third eye. Purify the mind and body. Prepare the vessel. Your third eye is directly connected to your mental clarity and physical well-being. The purer your thoughts and body, the clearer the visions will be. Avoid toxins, processed foods, excessive alcohol, and fluoride, which is believed to calcify the pineal gland, should be minimized. Practice fasting or clean eating. Many ancient traditions recommend a plant-based or detoxifying diet to enhance spiritual perception. Control your thoughts. Negative thinking, fear, and emotional turmoil can cloud the third eye, distorting its visions. Meditation and mindfulness help clear the mental fog. The most direct way to awaken the third eye is through focused meditation. These techniques help stimulate the Ajna chakra and bring it into alignment with your consciousness. Tritaka, candle gazing. Sit in a dark room and gaze at a candle flame without blinking. This ancient yogic practice strengthens concentration and stimulates the pineal gland. Mantra chanting, Om vibrations. The sound Om, Aum, resonates at a frequency that activates the third eye. Sit in meditation and chant Om while focusing on the center of your forehead. Visualization of an indigo light. Close your eyes and imagine a deep indigo or violet light glowing between your eyebrows. Visualize it expanding as if a gateway is opening. Sunlight is a direct activator of the third eye, but this practice must be done safely. Gaze at the sun only during sunrise or sunset when the light is soft. Stand barefoot on the ground to connect with Earth's energy. Close your eyes slightly and allow the light to penetrate the space between your brows. Many ancient traditions, from the Egyptian solar cults to Indian yoga practices, believe the sun to be a spiritual portal that nourishes the pineal gland and awakens divine sight. Working with crystals and sacred symbols, crystals like amethyst, lapis lazuli, and sodalite have long been associated with the third eye. Placing these stones on your forehead while meditating can enhance spiritual perception. Symbols like the Eye of Horus, the Sri Yantra, and the Metatron's cube are also believed to carry third eye activation codes. Meditating on these sacred symbols or drawing them in a notebook can deepen your connection to higher wisdom. One of the biggest mistakes people make when opening the third eye is neglecting grounding. A fully awakened third eye without a stable foundation can cause an imbalance, making it difficult to function in the physical world. To stay grounded, spend time in nature. Walking barefoot on the earth helps regulate excess energy. Practice breath work. Deep, slow breathing stabilizes the nervous system. Engage in physical activities. Yoga, exercise, or martial arts help integrate higher energies into the body. By approaching third eye activation with patience, discipline, and self-awareness, you can unlock profound spiritual perception while remaining balanced and clear-minded. The journey of opening the third eye is not just about gaining visions, psychic abilities, or mystical experiences. It is about seeing reality as it truly is. To awaken this power is to take on a great responsibility.